It's rush hour in New York and everyone's trying to catch a cab. Then they can be pretty hard to come by. Luckily, there's an app for that. And its popularity is pitting Uber against the taxi industry. President Obama, while in New York for a fundraiser, swung by the theater district with daughters Sasha and Malia. And they saw the hottest ticket in town. It's Hamilton, and it combines an unlikely duo of politics and hip-hop. After several years of repairs, St. Patrick's Cathedral is almost complete, and it's set to shine as Pope Francis comes to the United States for his papal visit in September. And in that time, there will be barricades all the way down Fifth Avenue. After 55 years, the world's most iconic toy store has shut its doors, and it wasn't the newest gadget that did it in. In fact, it is what businesses here fear the most: skyrocketing rent. They stand by the dozens littered throughout New York's famed Times Square. They're superheroes, they're villains, they're even Muppet and Smurf lookalikes, taking photos and soliciting tips. But it's their aggressive behavior towards non-paying customers that's leaving the police on edge. He believes the country's tax rules can and should be fixed, while simultaneously taking advantage of lax regulations and holding on to billions in profits. Do you really think that we can sort of vilify companies that are actually abiding by U.S. regulations?
It's not clear to me that you can.
It was a beautiful day in New York City where thousands came to Central Park and marched in the 30th annual AIDS Walk. The walk, sponsored by the gay men's health crisis, saw celebrities, individuals, lawmakers of every kind marching through the streets of New York City in an effort to raise awareness for AIDS, with the goal of eradicating it by 2020. And it's almost there, having raised $4 million for 40 different organizations to combat HIV/AIDS. Tens of thousands of people flooded the streets of New York. They painted the town red, marching and chanting along the 6-mile route, bringing awareness to a worldwide crisis. Your true colors. Performers, organizers, and lawmakers were there to lend their voice and support, declaring AIDS would soon be an historical footnote.
We're going to make HIV and AIDS a thing of the past, the way tuberculosis is a thing of the past, the way polio is a thing of the past, the way the measles are a thing of the past. It is in the history books of New York, and it is not part of our future.
And there were household names on hand for the event as well, from David Hyde Pierce and Tyne Daly to the nation's fictional First Lady.
In my lifetime, I've seen the advent of AIDS. I hope I live long enough to see us squash it right back down.
The event raised a whopping $4.8 million to benefit the gay men's health crisis and 40 vital clinics in the New York area, and brought thousands of advocates from all across the country to Manhattan's busy streets. After the incredible success of this year's event, organizers promised that next year's walk will be even larger. Eric Ortega for Shift by MSNBC.